How's it? Today is Wednesday, January 3rd, the first of the year. Today is a clean and jerk day, and typically clean and jerk days are a little bit easier than the Monday and also a little bit easier than the Tuesday. And today was no different than that. I think that for what was required of me today, I did okay. I did 106 last week and I did 109 today for a top set of one. I didn't want to push the three sets of one just because the way that Monday went. I feel like I needed to make sure that the progression for both of them stays together because at some point I'm going to get way ahead on my snatch if I just let my clean and jerk behave the way that it has been behaving. Why do I say behave? Let my clean and jerk go the way it's been going. For today, I was focusing on trying my best to get a lot of vertical separation from the extension to point of fixation, and like that's something that I think will improve my lifting overall. And there were some lifts that actually did that very well. There were some that I did not. Yeah, today's like training session overall was a little bit anxious because my shoulder, from yesterday, I did presses for the first time in a long, long, long time. And I figured out that they hurt when I lower the weight, like eccentrically lower the weight from overhead. And I wasn't sure if my shoulder today was going to feel like it was just completely stiff and completely stuck. And thank God it didn't. It felt honestly like my progression to getting healthy shoulders was not messed up. I feel like I'm still on the same track, and that is a really, really positive thing to think about. There were a couple lifts today where my shoulder didn't feel super great, but I think all of the top sets were manageable as far as pain goes and not something that stuck out to me. Look at this clean. This clean was a little bit weird. I ended up on my toes right off of the ground, like my heels were off of the ground, and it just felt weird overall. But yeah, going back to the workout itself, doing that weird compounding volume thing. So 100 as one of my warm ups, 103 as one of my warm ups, 106 as one of my warm ups, and then 109 here as my top set. Watch this, watch this. This was a hard clean. Ooh, don't know if that was a par, but I think it was. But as far as it goes, like the way that the volume is adding up is a lot. And I think that I can only sustain this for so long because I ended up doing what I did last Monday, or sorry, this past Monday. I think that I'm going to have to change the workout or the complex exercise selection moving forward. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just do one power clean and a power jerk. Maybe do a hang clean in between. I'm not sure. But for the sake of progression, I feel like I am in a good spot for my cleans. Like today, definitely, I could have done 109 for two more sets. But I think that given how Monday went again, I want to keep them as close to them together as possible. After the complex, I moved into my clean panda pulls. I feel like I'm learning a little bit better on how to execute these. I don't think that they're perfect, but I really imagine like some of the smaller Chinese lifters as they deadlift off of the ground. Essentially, their deadlift is extremely slow, and then once they get to their point of extension, they really, really force vertical while keeping their shoulders and chest back. And some of the reps are not as good as others, but I feel like I'm trending in the right direction, and that's a positive perspective to have. For what it's worth, first of the year, so this is a 2024 PR. That's what's up. This is my last set here, and then after that, I moved into some barbell bent over rows, and then I did some GHD sit-ups. I was thinking about doing the what do they call them, dumbbell overhead walks, but I didn't have a lot of time today, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to push my shoulder the way that I pushed it yesterday for 2 days in a row. So if my shoulder's feeling good on Saturday, I am probably going to elect to do those dumbbell overhead walks on Saturday. I'm going to start at a lower weight, so that's going to be something that I can progress on pretty regularly, hopefully, with the barring health on my shoulder, you know. But yeah, today was a good session. I think that some of the power cleans are better than others, and I think that I am progressing the right way. And so yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.